right up. The Pelicans taking on the Grizzlies. For the New Orleans Pelicans, they've lost 5 out of the last 6 games, hoping to get back on track with a victory. Grizzlies, Pelicans, it's next, right after this. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jaren Jackson.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Fears out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Zach Edey. That extra conditioning will help tonight. We've got 2 teams packed full of athleticism.
Oh, laces are tight, muscles are loose. This game is going to have a lot of lift and pace.
Now here's Morant. Outside Wells. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Fears. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Queen. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Edey finds Morant. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New Orleans now. Last time they met was in New Orleans.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Cut X from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. It's Wells on the wing. Left side Morant. Picked it out of midair. Inside. Here's Williamson. And he converts the layup.
With an insane combination of power and touch, Zion is a one-of-a-kind star.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 5 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Wells. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. To the paint. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, Morant missing again.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. To the middle. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Jackson. 17 points in his last outing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
And here's Edie. He's scoreless from deep. Morant knocks down the long J.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to Queen. Now Williamson, defended by Jackson. And the bucket is good. Williamson's got 6 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Wells. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. And another 3 for Memphis.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
For New Orleans, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. And it's blocked by Edie. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Williamson outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. Pierce's shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 4. Out to the wing. Back to Wells. Pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Spears. Williamson with a screen on Morant. Here's the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so it's Memphis with it. They trail by 3. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Richard, with us in the middle of the season, how important is rest for a player?
Well, your rest is based off of your performance. If your team is playing well, you're able to get more rest. If you struggle, then you're going to have to push it a little bit harder. But I think players should always get ready for an 82-game season.
That one's off. Good on the second one. Morant with it. 23 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And how about the defensive impact he's had? Racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
And their offensive rebounding is such a a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Queen after the basket by Memphis. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Jones. Puts up a 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. The Grizzlies 4th.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Jackson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first. But he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
Memphis shooting their first free throws here tonight. No good on that one.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
And he sinks the second. Here's Williamson trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Detroit. Pass to Queen. Williamson looking around. 5 to shoot. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Pelicans. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
to Edie. Jackson outside. Now Moran. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Fires it. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Outside Wells. Jackson, the pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Moran. From deep three-point range. Edie. It's good on the putback. And that ties it up.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Spears, hounded by Moran. Jones from outside. Memphis with a rebound. Edie's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Here's Spears in his last outing with 12 points. Queen, pass to Williamson. Edie with a steal. Now here's Moran. He's guarded closely. Got a hand on it. Pass to Fears. Back to Jones. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fears. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edie's got rebound number 7 tonight. Wells, the pass to Moran. The 3. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Moran with it. He's picked up by Jones. Moran into the lane. Jackson for 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got 4 assists in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pelicans trail by 5. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Change here for Memphis. .114 left to play in the first quarter. To Poole. Six to shoot. And here's Misi. Landale defending to snap the cold streak. And it's Matkovic missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Goes back up. And it's finished by Bay.
Yeah, looking agile in the screen and roll. Bay is also capable of creating with his ball handling.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Poole looking it over. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Yves Missi out there with Saddiq Bey. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Jose Alvarado.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Spencer. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta. Now Landale. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Misi grabs the board. The Pelicans trail. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole outside. Bay with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Poole from long range. It's hauled in by Landale. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Outside, Williams. Pass to Landale. Shoots over Bay. And that one's drained from the low block. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Poole outside. For 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
Really no surprise to see it go in. Poole has a terrific accuracy from deep.
Pass to Aldama. Pick by Aldama. Right wing. Clock at 6. Outside, Williams. Caldwell Pope for 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gets the 3 to fall.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. changing it up here. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. Here's Landale. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Fears. He's got 5. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Landale.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Wells, the pass to Aldama. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it. This group of 4s and 5s have been unreal of late. The best shooting percentages for the bigs over the last 10 games. Zion Williamson, 4th.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
And this is a dependable group of low post scorers. They have incredible touch from close range.
The baseline J, and it comes off the front of the rim. Memphis trailing here to the paint. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fears. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Sunday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that game against Memphis, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. To the middle. Landale inside. He's covered by Bay. And Landale gets it to go. Landale's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Williamson left side. Nice move. Oh, big finish.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Aldama outside. Morant surveying the floor. With the teardrop. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans in the lead. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game at 6'2". Oh, wow! Highlight dunk from Zion.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Picked by Aldama. Inside. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And here's New Orleans now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Poole outside, on the wing Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. On the clock. 20 feet out. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Poole. 11 points for him last game against Detroit. Cleared away by Wells.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
New Orleans calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Some changes for Memphis. Edie comes in for Landale, and it's Jaren Jackson in for Aldama. Queen, he's checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. Here's Fears. He's got 5. Pass to Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whoa, Jackson Jr. using that reach, protecting the rim.
And here's Morant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of trauma already.
Here's Williamson, and Edie with a block. Outside Wells. Jackson outside. From downtown, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
Here's Fears. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And again, New Orleans no good. Memphis leading by 4. Morant, the pass to Wells. Jackson outside. Out left to the wing. And he jams it home with authority.
You don't expect this from Jackson Jr. He catches them by surprise by passing.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Fears. He's got 5. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, BA.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. In third, the Pelicans.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Pass to Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And the dunk by Edey.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Williamson with it. He's got 10. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Pass to Morant. Now here's Edey. Here's Wells. Parries it from 3. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Williamson outside. Picked by Williamson. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. 10 points for him.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Edey with a screen on Jones. 3-pointer. And another 3 from Memphis.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Spears. He's got 5. Jones with a screen on Morant. Pass to Queen. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's good.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Here's Spears. Pass to Queen. Looking to end the run. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Jackson on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Left side Morant. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Spears. He's got 5. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on this potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
The first one falls. one falls, so he hits both of them. Grizzlies lead by 12. Outside Wells. Jackson surveying the D. Down low. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey. That gives him a double-double.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Here's Spears. He's got 7. Outside Jones. Here's Queen. Here's Spears. And he drains the turnaround J. Spears has gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Outside Morant. Jackson for 3. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
2.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Nuggets, no one can play a perfect game. So they'll have to do a few things to come close. Taking good shots, communicating well defensively, and outwork those guys across from you, Shaq.
Word.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Pelicans trail by 12. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jones finds Williamson. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet. Carving out space. Zion.
He has such an impressive night for Zion. He has the ability.
It's Wells on the wing. Jackson against Williamson. Count that bucket. 16 points for Jaren Jackson.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Spears. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. For 3. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Edey. Outside Wells. This one for 3. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Edey to the left wing. Stripped it away. Here's Jones. It's good. Jones has got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Jackson outside. The three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Now Williamson. 12 points for him. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for 2, number 23.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pelicans trail by 15. Pass to Queen. Launches a 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. 3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. New Orleans calls timeout. Man, you look at Jaren Jackson. He's been playing really well.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
Things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at the Grizzlies, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. And of course, the New Orleans Pelicans, back 10 games. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Fears. Jones feels it out. 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep, Morant. The Pelicans pull it in.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
They need this. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. The shot. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williamson against Jackson. Williamson inside. He's got 12. Takes a 3. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Williamson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Now let's take a minute to see the top free throw shooters in the rookie class. 5th, Jeremiah Fears.
This is a rookie who is not easily rattled. Very strong at the line over the last month.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To win the cold spell. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so it's Memphis with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. It's Wells on the wing. From outside the arc. Drains the triple. Wells has got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Fears. After Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 17. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Now here's Jackson. 21 points in the game. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 14. Pass to Fears. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Williamson. The 3 ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's Williamson. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Spencer's checked in for Morant. He's checked in for New Orleans. Here's Spencer. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jackson. Driving inside. Here's Wells. 3-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 21. Here's Queen. And the call will be against Jalen Wells. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Fears. He's got 12. Jones with a screen on Jackson. Bay from long range. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans cleared away. Queen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Fears. Back to Bay. Clock at 4. And the Pelicans miss again.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Well, that's good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. To win the run. And the shot no good. A bit short.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And that one's good. Edie's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Fears. 12 points for him. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. Here's Queen. And he dunks it down.
Smart pass by Bay off the pick and roll. He found a guy with a better look.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Edie. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Well, the Pelicans shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Bay. Fades back. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Spencer. Still without a bucket. Fires the 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And it's Pelicans ball. Here's Fears. To the middle. Jackson against Bay. Drops in the layup for 2. Bay's got 6 points.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
And he makes it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Fears. 12 points for him. Pass to Queen. 1:49 left in the third quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Wells, and it's Ja Morant in for Spencer. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Edie. And here's Morant from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Poole. There's the triple. That's good, and it's Williamson with the assist. Poole's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, Poole has turned himself into a sharp shooter. Can hit from 3 at a very high clip.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Jackson for 3. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got 28.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Pass to Bay. Back to Poole. To the wing on the left. Puts it up. Williamson misses. And the Grizzlies shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. 32 seconds left in the third. Here's Alvarado. Poole for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They catch and shoot. Oh, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Morant with it. Give him 8. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey out there with Zion Williamson, then it's Yves Missi, and it's Alvarado in at the point.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Poole outside. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Nails the wide open jumper.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pass to Landale, and here's Morant. From 11 feet away, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Alvarado outside. Back to Poole. Five to shoot. Alvarado outside. Williamson for 3. Kept alive. The kick out to Poole. Fires from deep. That shot off. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. To the left side wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Williams into the lane. And that one drops for him. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Poole against Morant. 11 feet out. Poole's shot is off. For Memphis, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Over to the left wing. Aldama outside. Pass to Williams. The 3 is up. Misi grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Landale with a screen. Aldama outside. Williams looking around. Over Williamson. Again, the miss by Williams.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Poole, the pass to Bay. To end the drought. Here's Misi. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And that one misses. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Now here's Landale. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama, no good. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Here's Poole. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside, Williams. Picked by Aldama. He shoots. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Poole. Up and in on the layup. Poole's got 12 points in just the second half.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Here's Spencer. Memphis calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
It's time to get down.
He's checked in for Misi. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. And so it's Memphis with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Aldama outside. Pass to Spencer. To the inside. 4 on the clock. And that one good. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Fears. Here's Williamson, guarded by Aldama. Williamson inside, working on Aldama.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Pass to Landale. Aldama outside. Landale with a screen. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Queen. Outside Jones. Three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Williams, and the shot goes. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's Fears. Picked by Williamson. Out to the right wing. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Williams. Well, New Orleans shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Now Williamson. For three, Fears. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Outside, Williams. They set a pick, just 5 to shoot. And Williams punches it home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. Here's Fears. Three-pointer. Aldama grabs the board. Here's Spencer. And here's Landale. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williamson's got 10 points in just the second half. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Spencer. Landale, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Aldama. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Williams misses.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Fears. Back to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, rolling with purpose after setting the pick. Zion's terrific at recognizing how to score in these sets.
Memphis has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Landale. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Landale with a screen. Now here's Caldwell Pope. The D's right on him. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Herb Jones picks one up.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Prosper's checked in for Memphis. He does not get the second one. Well, the Pelicans shooting around 53% in the fourth. He buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Grizzlies lead by 23. Here's Spencer. Outside, Williams. Pass to Spencer. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Queen. Williamson is doubled. Queen, the pass to Williamson. To the wing on the left. For 3, Fears. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Grizzlies shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prosper. Now Caldwell Pope. Here's Spencer. Williams from long range. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach Edey.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Pass to Williams. Elbow shot on the way. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the right side. Here's Fears. Williamson outside. Pulls it. Excellent D there from Aldama. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Zach Edey.